My sell pitch would be, no matter how old you are, how long you've been in the genre, I know you're going to have a good time. If you love heavy music, you're going to enjoy this. This is a sick brand of death metal with the different bands I got of all ages, younger, middle-aged, experienced musicians, newer bands and musicians. I have a really stacked heavy lineup that is going to punch your face, and it's going to be a sick time. There's vendors here that you can check out between every single set, so you guys can see who's selling what. With the 4 vendors I have on site, I got CD Records, Timeless Babes, Now for Sale Vinyl, and Silk Screens. I've got some really cool vendors selling music as far as CDs, vinyl. Got Becca of Timeless Babes selling all of her stuff, the different pins and shirts. And I've got Silk Screens, which is a business by Will that sells horror shirts of old movies and new movies and different ads for movies of the past and newer movies. Since horror and death metal mix, and I think it was a really sick pickup for this fest. So, you know, the theme of horror and death metal goes together really easily. So, I know people are excited to check out his merch for what he's got printed for this fest. So, just really excited for the whole thing. What I'm trying to do is to obviously fulfill every band's guarantee, and on top of that, try to provide them amenities between food and drinks and anything I can do to make the bands happy that are on the bill, and treat them with the utmost respect and love and care and attention that they need to the best of my ability to make sure they have a great show and have a great day, just like for the fan base. I'm trying to give them stuff to do, trying to give them some really awesome bands, some bands they might not have even heard of. As far as the quality of festivals, I think the quality is different when, you know, there's no vendors at a fest or festival, whether it's a 1-day or a 3-day festival, 2-day festival. There's like no food and, you know, any options on site maybe to where, you know, don't have to leave to go get food somewhere. There's food on site, which would make things easier, especially if you're staying around all day. Yeah, there's food in their kitchen. They have food. Good staff obviously helps, and from all my experiences there, Buffalo Works has always been really nice to me between the bartenders and door people and anyone else I've interacted with there. A good festival would have those amenities or make some kind of connection, or, you know, tell people to go somewhere to get what they want. Getting really good bands is obviously a really good thing, but that's more the promoter than the venue. But most important thing is for people to have a good time, great bands to be on the bill, and, you know, to have amenities for both the bands and the fans, because everyone has to have a good time and be hydrated, have drinks on hand, have food, be fed. And these fests aren't a quick thing, so some of them take up whole day, and festivals are more than 1 day. So there's a lot of things that separate a good and bad fest or